Hello, welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your May 2018 general reading for Libra. We're going to shuffle the cards and we're going to get right into the reading. I'm going to also be pulling some Power of Love activation cards and an Isis Oracle card if you continue to watch through to the end. So, for Libra, for the month of May, Libra. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Moving forward, we have the Strength card, the Fool in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords. This is Libra showing up in their own reading. The Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel in reverse, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups in reverse. Just give me a moment. Okay, with the Six of Swords, you may be mentally moving on from a situation, moving up forward with something that you're ready to come out of turbulent times. This may have to do with your finances. You're going from one type of situation to another, maybe one job to another, one relationship to another. But you're moving forward. You're coming out of times where things may have been rocky and you're ready to get things going mentally. In your thoughts, you may be thinking of this or actually going about taking some action to move forward. We have the Strength card, the Fool in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. You may be trying to gain the strength in order to make a decision as to what direction to take. You're being asked with the Fool card in reverse to look before you leap. Before you take any action, before you go any further in the situation, you may have to evaluate what you're getting out of the situation, what you're putting into it, so that things are fair, equal, and balanced. With the Page or the Knave of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, you may be focusing on your finances, trying to cut out any situations that aren't beneficial to you in terms of reciprocity, in terms of what you're receiving. So if you're budgeting your bills, budgeting what can go, what can stay, who can go, who can stay, what's causing anything that may be stopping your movement forward, you're looking towards cutting some things out. Now, you may be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, who you may have some words with, or who, you may be trying to collaborate with in terms of, finances. This may be a new boss. This may be a new love partner in which you're making plans in order to, make things fair and equal for the people around you, for yourself. You're looking at the details maybe of contracts, or even just focusing on your passions, and you may meet someone during this time. They are in the upright, so they're nurturing, they're caring, they're focused on their finances, they're focused on growth and the possibilities for the future. In terms of the Wheel, the Three of Cups, and the Two of Cups, there may be some delays during this time. You may not feel like you're on top of everything, but you're looking at the details to make sure you get on top of things, so that things can come together for you. Now, there may be a separation in a relationship or in a partnership after you've decided what you need going forward, what you will take with you, and what you won't take with you moving forward. This Two of Cups is indicating to me a severance of a partnership, maybe with the Queen of Pentacles, or someone where there was reciprocity, but you may have to sever ties for some reason, or you may be deciding as to whether or not you want to continue to work in a certain situation. Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Hierophant. So, like I said, there may be some you may be negotiating, but you're also trying to come out of a place where you may have been disappointed with some situations where you weren't able to get what you wanted out of it. You're trying to do the right thing in terms of the Hierophant, seek higher wisdom. Maybe you're, when I say you were collaborating with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, you may be seeking advice from this person. You may be actually seeking a lawyer, or just seeking advice from someone so that you can come out of a situation and really make a definite decision and to get some truth in a situation that you're not sure about what direction to take. With the Five of Swords, you may have had some situations where you weren't able to. It's either you weren't able to win in a situation, or it just wasn't a fair and equal situation. That's what you're trying to create right now, something that's fair and equal for all parties involved. And if that means having to sever ties or some delays may come up during this month, then you may be just taking the time to evaluate before you take any more steps moving forward. Yeah, and then we have the Hangman in reverse. So you've gained some enlightenment, or you're gaining some enlightenment in the situation, but you're kind of stuck there. Even though you know what it is that you need to do, you may feel kind of stuck in a situation, or keeping yourself stuck in a situation knowing that you have to make a decision. So some decisions need to be made, but there's some delays happening, whether this is in terms of finding a new job or severing ties in a relationship. Things may come together later on during this month, but right now you may be seeking some advice as to what direction to take, because you don't have all of the information with the Two of Swords. And with the Three of Swords, you're coming out of a situation where, like I said, you may have severed ties with a person that caused some sort of disagreement or some sort of disappointment is the word. And you're looking for reciprocity, and you're trying to get something that's more fair, equal, and balanced, and that's more in tune with your highest self, your highest calling, what it is that you really want to be doing. And you're trying to cut out some situations that aren't fair. You're trying to be fair about the situation, but you're also being logical and focusing on your finances, focusing on your growth and your potential growth so that things can come together. So with unconditional love and guidance, we're going to pick a Power of Love card for Libra. Pick 3 cards. Six of Swords, you're moving on from a situation. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. So like I said, you may be making a decision as to what direction to take, whether this is a job or a relationship. You're trying to detach from things that aren't going to promote your growth. And this is the time in which you may be reflecting on that with the Fool in reverse. They're asking you to take the time to think before you act. Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So they're telling you to be patient during a time of separation, or knowing that you may have to make a decision. Be patient with yourself, be patient with other people. The person or the people that did show up in the reading did show up upright. So they're asking you to be patient, that things may be changing soon. You may have to detach from certain individuals or situations. In terms of relationship, partnerships, with this Two of Cups in reverse. But with the Three of Swords, you're coming out of a situation that was disappointing. Mentally, you're moving forward. We have freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So you're open to the change. You're open to starting a new beginning, starting something fresh, and really that like I said before, is in tune with your highest self, something that you really want to do. So you may be deciding to start your own business, to go another direction in your business, in your work situation. You may be receiving promotions, but a decision is going to be made in terms of what direction you're going to take. And this month is going to really push you in order to make those decisions that are best for you so that you don't come into situations where you're having petty arguments, disappointments, and confusion in terms of having to make a choice. You know all the information you need to know, and you're free to go in any direction if you're being patient with yourself and having to detach with the situation. Be patient and when it comes to making a choice as to who to let go of, what to let go of, what situations are going to be best for you. Be patient for yourself. This may be a learning experience. This may be school. This could be work. But like I said, this is a general. So this could be any area of your life where you may have to sever some ties, and you are being asked to be patient because you do have the freedom to do what you want, but you want to be patient through this process. With that, we have discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So yes, like I said, making those decisions, you're going to have to discern what's right for you, what direction you want to take things, who you want to take with you, what's going to best serve your highest good. So we have discernment in the Six of Swords, discerning what direction you want things to go in terms of your thoughts. Thinking about, okay, what is it that I need to do in order to improve things for myself financially, mentally, emotionally? What has kept me stuck and stagnant? And what projects, what situations, what am I willing to cut out in order to make things move more smoothly? With the Fool, like I said, they're asking you to look before you leap. Look before you sign any contracts. Really take the time to read over things before you agree to or make any choices. They're telling you to be patient. Don't rush into anything. So with unconditional love and guidance, we're going to pick one Isis Oracle card, and I'm going to read it from the book so we see how it correlates with the reading. With unconditional love and guidance for Libra for the month of May 2018. Eye of Horus, of awakening divine perception. This sort of has to do with discernment. But like I said, I'm going to read the book. Just give me one moment. Okay, Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. If you have been wondering about your divine path, about whether you have genuine gifts of healing and insight to share, about whether your inner perception is actually true insight, and whether you will be protected spiritually in certain matters or situations, then this oracle is confirmation for you. You will be able to triumph over darker energies and emotions. Know that you will triumph, and the sun, the truth, the light will prevail. You can expect gifts to grow as a result. To see with even more detachment, accuracy, and clear knowing. It is important that you trust this inner sight and come from your heart. This will ensure that your sight is accurate and helpful. So, like I said, you're going to have to discern what to detach from, who to detach from, what situations that you want to be involved in. This is about making choices. Now, this can be choices in relationships, choices in finances, choices in what direction you want to take your business. We do have the Two of Cups in reverse, so you may be severing ties with some people. With the detachment and the Two of Cups in reverse, and with also the Two of Swords, you're making some decisions and you're trying to come out of this place of discontentment, and you no longer want to deal with, or you're maybe in the middle of right now, some petty arguments, and you're going to have to seek higher ground or be the bigger person in this situation and understand that certain situations you're going to have to cut off. So use your discernment this month and moving forward. What direction do you want things to go? How do you want things to go? With divine perception, you are being protected in whatever decision you make. Understand whatever decisions that are being made during this time, you will be guided on the right path as to what direction is actually right for you. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how the videos are resonating for you. And if you like a personal reading, my information is in in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.